A new comment on my animation for business video on YouTube, Oscar. I wouldn't do business with anyone who disables comments on their videos because their feelings got hurt. You're a closeted hack with no backbone. There's only one video that I disabled comments on. I presume you are referring to the Harry Partridge video. If so, people were able to comment on that video for 8 months after it was posted, after which time I felt the comments were just getting repetitive. My feelings were never hurt. In fact, it was the most fun I've ever had responding to comments on a video. Trolls are cute when they think you're taking them seriously. Oh look, a new comment by Lovely Muffin Tunes.
Trolls, you made probably the most unfunny piece of shit ever in response to one of the most talented, funniest, hard-working men on YouTube. Look mate, I suggest you go out and buy the Animator's Survival Kit. Read it cover to cover and listen to what these old-timey guys have to say about the art they gave their lives to. And you sit here and charge people X amount of money for this horrible shit? You're charging people to see tweens with Microsoft Sam talking. If anyone's a troll, it's you. And that super awesome custom businessman was fucking awful. I'm a 16-year-old with a copy of Flash, and I'm fucking better than you. Get talent. Even Pivot requires more skill than this.
For your information, I have a copy of the book you mentioned. I'm using GoAnimate to fund my real animation work. I went to your channel and looked at your animations. Maybe you should learn to draw before you go about bragging at how great you are. I've used Pivot too, and no, it doesn't.
Also, why would people pay you when a child could do the stuff you do on their own for free?
Because they saw your work and realised that statement is completely false. Look, he's still going, Oscar.
And calling myself a 16-year-old with a copy of Flash isn't exactly bragging. At least I am drawing. You want something to my full artistic ability? Fine. How about I write a cartoon about you being talented? Seeing as it's animation, it's okay for things to be unrealistic.
Haha, I only just got that joke making this animation. Clever. And I'm not drawing? The businessman you took a cheap shot at can see me draw from scratch on my eTourist 2 channel, along with many videos of me drawing, painting and more. The character may not be to your liking, but it easily shows my drawing skills are anything but lacking. GoAnimate is just a tool to express ideas that I otherwise wouldn't make at all. It's fun to use and a good way to try longer material that otherwise would take months or even years to animate by hand.
If that businessman shows your drawing skills are anything but lacking, you need to reevaluate how what you consider to be a drawing and what you consider to be a piece of shit. And animation is an art form. Like painting, if you want to express ideas properly through it, sit down and fucking do it. You disgust me. And anyone who pays for this is utterly retarded. I refuse to give this video any more views. You're worse than Let's Players.
You should add trolling to the list of things you're not very good at. It's right up there with drawing, animation, reading and comprehension. I know you'll be tempted, but please don't drop out of school when the news comes that you're being held back a year. You're going to need all the education you can get.
Fuck you! As far as I can see, you are one of the least talented, yet most prideful users on this website. Fucking step up your game. You charge people hundreds of dollars for your terrible service, good luck getting business with those 100-something views, and pride yourself on being one of the top animators on a drag-and-drop website, which is pretty much the animation version of Bitstrips. A 16-year-old's work he does as a hobby does not in any way make up for your outlandish claims to be a good animator, or even an animator at all. Lastly, for someone who seems to value himself as a professional, you take to criticism like a child, yelling, "Troll, troll, you suck, I'm good, let's see you do better, wah wah wah." Grow up, you horrible man-child, and get a real job, doing real work. Here's one last little present I give to you. Drew it in a few minutes so you can remember the fun we had.
You remember the post that originally prompted you to comment? It ended with the statement, Trolls are cute when they think you're taking them seriously. Well, you're one of those people.